Hi everyone, this is LeetCode problem number 13, Roman to integer. So this is nothing but the reverse of the previous problem. So here we are given a Roman numeral string and then we are supposed to convert it into integer. Now what happens? Romans are mostly additive, right? Like except for the ones when a smaller symbol appears before the larger one, that is subtraction. So let's say if I'm writing v and then I have I after it, it's gonna be addition. So this was 5 and this is 1, so it's gonna be 6. But if a smaller symbol appears before the larger one, then I have to subtract. Then it will be 5 minus 1 is equals to 4. Okay, so here what we do, we scan from left to right, from left to right, and then we compare each symbol with the next one, and if it is smaller, based on the basis of if the next symbol is smaller or greater, we decide if we have to subtract or move forward. So let's say I is equals to 0. My s of I is nothing but m. The value of m is 1000 and the next of s of I is nothing but c, and the value of c is nothing but 100. So is 100 smaller than 1000? Yes, it is. So we are just gonna add 1000. Okay, sorry, add 1000. So for now my total is 1000. Now moving to I equals to 1. My s of I is c. The value of c is nothing but 100. My next of like s of I plus 1 is nothing but m, and the value of m is nothing but 1000. Now we know that c is a smaller symbol than m. So what we have to do? I have to subtract 100. I will subtract this. So we will get 900. Okay. Now next is s of, we will come here. Now s of 2 is nothing but m. The value of m is nothing but 1000. And next of s of I is nothing but x. Value of x is nothing but 10. Now since 10 is smaller than 1000, we are just gonna add it. We are gonna add 1000. So now I have 1900. Okay, next we have x. The value of x is 10. The next of 10 is nothing but c. The value of c is nothing but 100. Since 10 is smaller than 100, we are gonna subtract 10 and it is gonna become 1890. Now moving next, we have c. Value of c is 100. Next of c is nothing but I. The value of I is 1. Now since I is smaller than 100, it is fine. We'll just go on and add it. So this becomes 1990. Now we are at I. Value of I is 1. Next is 5. Next, and v is nothing but 5. And since my next value is greater, we know that we have to subtract this one. So this is nothing but 189. When we come to the last value, we know that there is nothing which is forward to this, so we are just gonna add it. We don't have any next of I, we don't have any next value. We'll just add whatever it is. So this will become 1994. Okay, so here what did we do? We did not check if it is IV or if it is IX or if it is CM. We only checked if my next value is bigger than the current one and if it was bigger than the current one, then I subtracted it, else I added it. And obviously at last there is no next symbol, so we always add it. Okay, the space complexity of this is nothing but O of n. Okay, now let's move to code it, and let's see if we get a better understanding when coding it. Okay, so like the previous question, in this also we'll create an unordered map. Yeah, unordered map of character and integer. Character, comma, int. I'm gonna call it val, and we will store the character and integer mappings in it. So let's say I have I, oops, that's t. Okay, now I, we know I stands for 1, and then we're gonna do v, which is nothing but 5, then x, which is nothing but 10, L, which is nothing but 50, C, which is nothing but 100, oopsie, and then D, which is nothing but 500, and then M, which is nothing but 1000. Okay, so once we have created this map, we will store our answer in total. Okay, let's come here. Yeah, we're gonna calculate the size of the string that we are given, s dot size, and then now we are gonna iterate through the values. Int I is equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Okay, so for now I'm gonna say that my current I is nothing but the value that I have in s of I. So let's say my s of I is nothing but I, and the val of s of I. Okay, now in next is not next, I will have, okay, if my I plus 1 is less than n, then my val of s of I, then I'll have the value as val of s of I plus 1, or else I'm gonna have 0. Okay, now if my current is less than next, I'm gonna subtract from the current value, else I'm gonna have total plus equals sky. Okay, and I'm gonna return this total. Return total. Okay, let's try running it. Okay, let's submit it now. Yep, this is working fine. Thank you everyone for watching.